Hello anime lovers, welcome back to my channel. Rudeus' journey to find his mother is still continuing. The following is information on the release date of episode 4. For your information, season 2 is still being worked on by Studio Bind and is scheduled to end on September 25, 2023. If there is no change in agenda, this anime will be produced in 25 episodes and divided into 2 parts. While part 2 of season 2 will air next year. Previously in episode 2 entitled, The Forest in the Dead of the Night. Did not provide significant development on Rudoi's goal in finding his family including Aris. The intention to find Aris was mentioned in the early scene. However, on the other hand it is said that his relationship with Sarah began to improve and made it easier for him to mingle with Counter Arrow. Rudoi's name is getting famous. He is known by the nickname Rudeus the Swamp. He slowly began to be willing to open himself to others. Actually, Rudeus had a reason to make a name for himself among the locals. The hope is that the more his name shines, the news about him will reach his separated family. In order to get his name out there, Rudeus took on as many missions as he could and refused to be paid for them. But the funny thing was, instead of being known as Rudeus, his swamp nickname was the more famous one. One day he is again invited by Sarah to join the mission that will be taken by Counter Arrow. Originally, Rudeus was going to refuse the invitation. For him, joining a group will prevent him from doing personal branding. However, in order to maintain good relations, Rudeus accepts Sarah's offer to join the mission taken by Counter Arrow. The team that had just arrived appeared in a frenzy of rage and rage. The leader alleges that Counter Arrow has usurped their dangerous mission. However, after having several conversations, it was discovered that it was just a misunderstanding. Meanwhile in episode 3. Ever since Rudeus saved Sarah's life, the way he treats Sarah has changed and the two have become closer. When Sarah asked him to buy a new dagger, the two then went shopping together. Later Rudeus' adventure will be continued. Moreover, his relationship with Sarah is getting better. Sarah might even like Rudeus a little. This will make it easier for Rudeus to open himself up more and become a part of Counter Arrow. But Rudeus wasn't romantically interested in anyone other than Aris, so that situation would only end in disaster. Then the Rudeus would take on more dangerous jobs and might even decide to try and find Aris one more time. Rudeus, who has overcome his setbacks and is now ready to start a new chapter of his journey filled with adventure. Because Rudeus finally decided to move on while he forgot about Aris, and so episode 3 of Mushoku Tensei will air today, while episode 4 will be released on July 30, 2023. You can watch it on your favorite website or on the Muse Asia YouTube channel. Here are the showtimes.